I mean, you're always going to have your tournament. You're always going to have your tournament problems, but his events.
Somebody's got a beat. Is it Brian? There's a beat on the wire.
I believe that's from last set. That's from the set that
Okay.
Mitch and Snodgrass played.
Okay, well, we have a little bit of a streaming issue here. We just got kicked off the Wi-Fi. But
You almost need a dedicated hard line or something.
well, so I was talking to Creasy because he does a lot of the work around here, and
Kentucky Dan.
Kentucky Dan. But I think he's going to come in and do something like that for us.
Right. Well, I mean, I know there's always going to be events here at Kenny's. Maybe he could run you like a little Ethernet cable or something.
Yeah,
Just
I think what we're
pop it out of the wall over here.
And that's the plan. Is that
Good shot by Brendan there, right in the line.
there's a couple of things we want to do. Like I know that they want to put that big pool table TV on the wall. They want to be able to like plug in the stream to the TV.
Oh, that'd be real neat.
So that way, when we have the cameras and stuff running, you got the stream running on the TVs in the pool room, and we'll be able to do that before too long.
Yeah, definitely. That'll.
Yeah, if we get a hard line ran, I think it'll really help because relying on the Wi-Fi connectivity can be problematic from time to time. Flip it up. I don't have a mute button.
He said you were live streaming. I didn't know if you want to talk about it. Hold on. It was basically promoting the stream. The Players Club. You want to talk about that? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
So what exactly is the Players Club? I mean, can you give me just a quick rundown on it, or?
Essentially, it's kind of a one-stop shop for all things related to pool in and around St. Louis. It's going to be, first and foremost, there are going to be a lot more tournaments, and with those tournaments are going to be streaming involved, and there's going to be a points-based tour where players get points just for participating, and then of course the further you go in the tournament, the more points you get.
Okay.
And then a big end of the year big event and with big money added.
Oh.
In addition to that, there's going to be a new league system, league format that's spawning up in the next, I think in January is going to be the big official kickoff party.
Okay.
But there's new leagues involved. He's got several rooms already dedicated to do the hosting, challenge and exhibition matches, and it's kind of a little bit of everything. He's taken the best of what other people have done on a national scale, and he's starting it here locally. But then we're gonna, it's long-term goal. It'll go further than that. And
well,
somebody
neat.
turned off the light in the women's bathroom again because we just lost Wi-Fi. So
turned off the light in the women's bathroom. The Wi-Fi has ran through the light in the women's bathroom.
Apparently,
I don't think I got that memo earlier.
Apparently, at one time there was an issue with the electronics where the light switch in the women's restroom was hybrid crossbred into the power switch for the router.
Can we go throw some tape on the switch and just tape it up?
Well, apparently
that'll probably stop people from touching it.
It's the story is it's been resolved and it's no longer an issue. But we'll see, because I actually sent Reza in there to tape it up.
Oh.
And
is that the word around the campfire?
The word around the campfire is that it's been rectified. All right.
Mike Snodgrass is telling everybody goodbye and checking out. Go get some sleep. You've earned it.
Thanks. Yeah, definitely. Sleep is a good thing. And what is going on with this
I think
guy?
that was a cold break for Brian Daniels here.
Yeah, in January.
Brennan's going to like having a line on the one here.
I know you want to. I
put
just
some
need to
balls
get
together
with Josh and find out what the waiting list is and see who's coming in. I know we got people sitting out. So Julia Gabriel just comes over and says thanks, a little baby wave, and walks away. And then scowls.
I don't know, was that a scowl or was that a snarl? I don't know.
Could be a snarl.
Could be a snarl.
Hey, there's 4 people listening.
Yeah.
You might know one of them.
Julia Gabriel, local legend.
Possible. local champ,
Yeah.
reigning female champ, who has her PC hat on. Yeah.
First person to ever teach me how to, or help me kick at a ball at the Q about 5 years ago. You. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I was still a 4. I like money. Anybody that likes money should hang out with me because I like money too. Yeah, anybody who likes money, we're having a party at my house later on. Yeah.
We'll get the dude wasted and then bet on how quick it takes him to fall out of the chair.
I guess that's one way to do it.
Some dude went in the bathroom and then teeter-tottered over the toilet for an hour and a half and threw up on himself 3 times.
I'm glad I missed that opportunity.
Yeah. That was always fun. Never know what kind of interesting side action you'll find at a pool tournament.
That's absolutely true, and it's sadly not as different as one might expect in all kinds of other places. But
unfortunately, I think I missed a whole bunch of games of Dennis and Buddy Evans.
I think they're still going at it, but
they might just be on a break.
Well, Buddy stopped
little
to
social
talk to
hour.
everybody. So,
oh yeah.
But oh god damn it! I'm gonna have to go through here and mute all this stuff every time this happens.
Yeah.
Because this is
Brian got a little funny here on this 8-ball.
It's really ridiculous.
I would have expected him just to draw that straight back, or at least overdraw it, and give himself an angle.
Yeah, this is kind of an awkward position.
Hey, Kyle. Right here. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, huh?
The hell? Seriously? No, wait. Are we back? Are we not back? We're back? We're not back?
Yeah, we're back-ish. Yeah.
Back-ish, yeah.
Brian kind of doinks that 8-ball there on a tough shot. Yeah. But comes out pretty good. Brendan's going to have to work for this cut here.
Yeah,
unless he's feeling like the bank's open.
Well, he plays a lot of one pocket.
Yeah. Oh. How'd he hit it?
Yeah, he hit it very well.
Oh, still on the rail. Long shot. He's not too happy about his shape. But it's definitely manageable.
Yeah.
What do you think? Jack up and just spike it in Earl Strickland style?
Well, I think he'll probably just slow roll it in. But,
slow roll it, let the volley do its job?
Yeah. I mean, basically at this angle, you could hit the rail to second diamond and get it to go at the right speed.
Yeah. Oh, with
authority. Yeah, he's like, authority. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Says, I'm used to playing on diamond products. These valleys will take that ball and like it.
No doubt. And every time we're up, we're down.
Oh, we're going to have a great recording for YouTube.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm recording this so that we can put it up later. But
I'll be able to sit there and drink a mimosa and listen to myself talk about nonsense. Yeah, to all those trying to watch the live stream, if you come back and watch us later on, we are sorry about that. Unfortunately, the internet connection here at Kenny's is a work in progress. I'm sure John will be able to lock it down in the very near future. If anybody was troubleshooting that I'd put confidence in, it'd be him when it comes to computers. Update on the action match between Mike Clark and Mike Mueller. I believe Mike's up 2-0 in the fourth set. He's definitely hit a gear here. I think Mike Mueller's most likely going to need to adjust a little bit. Looking over, I don't see Buddy anymore. And Dennis is still here, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that Dennis won against Buddy Evans.
I think he's probably supposed to, but
Yeah, I was saying earlier, yeah. I was saying earlier, Dennis is a very methodical shooter, takes his time, doesn't really take much risk when it comes to letting that cue ball go. He is not scared to play as many safes as he needs to get the results he wants. And Nick Evans and Casper on the big table down here at Kenny's playing a little one hole. Oh, are they playing 9-ball banks now? I thought that. Oh, okay. Playing banks. I'm sorry. I thought they were in one hole action. Playing for 300. Do we know if Casper's still alive in the 9-ball tournament?
no, he's out.
He's out? Mikey Clark takes a 3-0 lead against Mike Mueller. He once he gets going, he's tough. Brian studying the table here, figuring out how he wants to attack this 5. What do you think here, John? What are you doing in this situation after I miss the 5 and leave you right here?
Well, it's kind of a tough spot. I mean, there's a good reward for jumping it, but if you miss it, you sell out the whole rack.
Oh.
Or you do that.
You just
wow.
Fire it in. Just kick it dead straight. Huh.
I take my answer back. That's what I would do.
That's what you would do? You just kick it in?
That's exactly
okay.
what I would do. Yeah, just kick it in.
Yeah.
But,
I would go ahead and say if I was a betting man that Brian will get out here.
Oh, well, look at this. So we got Buddy and Dennis back in action.
Oh.
I guess Buddy went to go manufacture the quarters.
Yeah, he, where we at? Ooh.
We're going to be titty hooks.
I guess Buddy went and took a little social break.
All right, I'm going to try the other camera again to see if maybe we get the stream up a little better.
I think Buddy might be the only man I know besides Bill Hindman that has pink shorts that he wears consistently.
I don't think I've ever seen him in anything other than those pink shorts.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out and just say that, but I'm pretty sure that
that's his only pair of shorts.
Those are his tournament shorts, like Shane has his tournament pink shirt.
Yeah,
those are his tournament shorts.
No doubt. So now it's looks like it's 2-1 to Brian here.
2-1 Brian, yeah.
2-1 Brian. So it's
after he avoided the scratch on the 8.
Yeah.
Trying to get a look at these beads in this Buddy Evans Dennis Bullock match. I'm thinking 3-2.
We got Buddy breaking in the background there, and he just smacks one in, makes the ball on the side, and while Brian is racking the balls, just see what we can do here.
Mike Mueller with a
So while Brian is taking care of the rack, I know we've been having some issues.
Brian is examining the rack, getting it exactly how he wants it.
He is what I call a very meticulous racker.
Ah. I guess if you know what you're looking for in that 9-ball rack, you get it exactly how you want it.
Well, I mean, whenever I'm doing it, I just want to make sure that all the balls are frozen, but specifically I want the 4 balls around the 9-ball, I want them frozen, and I want the 1 ball frozen to the top 2 balls. But in the bare minimum, the one ball's got to be frozen to at least one of the head balls. And I want all 4 of those balls around the 9. They got to be frozen. I'll take a gap in the 1 ball over a gap in any of those 4 around the 9.
No. See, I learn something every day.
And that's mostly just because if I'm racking for my opponent, I just don't want to have to give up anything like that. Even if you don't make the 9 ball on the break, a lot of times it goes and it sits there, and then you got an early 9 2 balls later.
You get like Montgomery Jack from Rescue Rangers going for that cheese.
Yeah.
All right, Dennis Bullock on a 9. He drains it down. Let's see which bead he moves here. I think that puts him up 4-2. Snap. See if he gets on that 1. Oh, I think the 2 just got him.
Yeah. You weren't here earlier, but when I was playing Buddy, I made 5 balls.
Woo!
Straight in on the next ball. I actually got out that rack. It was my only break and run for the day.
Snapping them like you're Shelley Millard or something.
Oh, man. It was nuts. They just kept going. I'm like, are you kidding? Look at all these balls. And I'm like, okay, I'll have a shot at that one, and it drops. Oh, where's this going? I'll have a shot at this one, and it drops. That is the social spin. Yeah.
Were you there for Colin Predith's infamous 8 balls on the break-in 9 ball?
No.
Yeah. Left the 6 on the table, the 6 in the rack at the Q in Shrewsbury. It was pretty impressive.
8 balls.
Yeah.
How did 8 balls go in the break?
It was during a league match too. 9.9 on the snap. Playing APA. That's a fun one.
Yeah, you should get a bronze, silver medal or some shit.
Right. Or a pony.
How does that ball not go in? I mean, he hit it in the only place on the whole ball where you can double kiss it and have it not go.
And get a heck of a leave out of it, too.
Yeah.
Looks like Brennan's going to play off the point. I think that's a little one-pocket maneuvering there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those guys they're going to move. They're going to move well.
Yeah.
There's a carom on the 9 ball here.
It's carom on the 9. Oh.
Not that he's going to go for it, but it exists.
It's a thing.
Yeah. That's exactly right. It's a thing. It's not anything you would ever shoot, ever.
Yeah. These guys are very familiar with each other as far as moving and hitting balls and.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No,
where are we
he's
going?
Gonna hit the long rail. He's going to be okay.
Oh,
gonna be
there
okay.
we go. Well,
yeah, it's close.
He didn't leave the greatest shot, but he definitely left an edge of the ball.
Well, the thing is, there's no reward. You can't get on the 2 from here.
Oh, if you can hit it with under, get on that too.
No. The thing is, it's out enough from the pocket that he can't even do the same shot back to him.
Yeah. I think we'll see what he comes up with here.
Yeah.
Reach into his bag of tricks. Ooh.
Oh.
That was close. Well.
Decided to move the ball. Huh?
Body English. That was me.
Body English.
All right, Brennan with a chance to string some balls together here if he can get back around on this too. Well.
He got on the wrong side of this, but watch this. He's going to bank the 2-way and freeze him on the back of the 3.
Oh
no!
Well, I think he let it leak out a little bit. Good thought though.
Yeah. No, that was the shot. He just needed to hit the 2 ball a little thinner, or have less spin going on. I guess they're playing again.
I guess. Yeah, Mikey Clark won the 4th set. I think he's up 2 sets right now against Mike Mueller. He's firing away. He plays at about warp 2.
Oh, Daniels misses the ball. It's a goofy back cut, but he gets there. He misses it.
Left Brendan a decent cut here. Let's see how he's going to negotiate that 4 ball to get onto the 3 if he can make this cut.
I think if he banks it, he probably hits the 4 ball full, and the cue ball stays right there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the old bankaroo. Well,
He
cut it.
Wow, nice shot.
Well, comes out. Definitely manageable.
Side pocket's huge here. When he hits that point, it could go anywhere.
Okay, there we go.
Look at that. I was thinking play in the corner, but apparently he was pretty straight in the sun.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a good opportunity, a real good opportunity for Brendan now to get a beat. He basically just needs to hit this like a stop shot and just float over right above the 9 ball. Because he's got to be off the rail. There you go. Just like that. And here it's your preference. Go forward or come around, or draw it back and forth.
I'll play this shot a little bit inside. Yep.
Yeah,
there we go. Watch that side. Watch the side.
Points.
Got a little love.
It's all about the points.
Got a little love. Absolutely. Well,
what are we doing?
Come with a decent shot here, and
yep. Oh, look at that. Streams down.
Put this one away. Oh, almost hangs it.
It rattled.
There we go.
Yeah,
takes a nice little gasp for air there.
Yeah, deep breath. Look at him. He's reverting back to his fundamentals, which is a perfect example of what to do when you're kind of struggling through a match.
There we go.
Brendan gets 1. It's 2.
Brendan and Brian 2-2. It's uphill road for Brian here, going to 11. He's going to have to hope for a couple of miscues, literally and figuratively, from Brendan here.
Yeah, he's going to have to make. He's going to have to come up with something good here to get out.
Dennis Bullock on an 8 ball here with a tricky position for 9. For the 9, I think he'll end up, if he makes this, I think he'll be at a 5-2 lead against Buddy Evans. I'm not 100% on that score, though. I do know that Dennis has quite a few beads. Well, he got back around on it.
And Dennis...
Okay, he takes down that 9 ball.
Dennis is only a 7.
Oh, that's actually the match.
So, yeah,
I definitely couldn't get a clear view of those beads, yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis Bullock moves on. Eliminates Buddy Evans.
Brennan hits a good crack.
Cold break for Brennan.
Yeah. Nothing went, but he didn't really sell out much anything either.
Right. See if Brian elects to try to go offensive here or hide that 1 ball or hide the cue ball.
Yeah, I don't know where he could hide it though. It's real tricky.
Yeah, it's always interesting to watch a player of Brian's caliber just to see what he elects to do here, because generally it's going to be the better shot in the long run. Kind of let it loose there. You going to get away with it? I think he left him something on that 1.
I think he's got all of it, but he's got to play the combo.
We should have another loser side match, shouldn't we? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Mitch and Dennis.
Yeah, Mitch and Dennis getting ready to start on table 2. That'll be an 8-7 race. I thought there was another one on the other side of the bracket, though.
I just realized.
Nope. Brennan a little out of line here. Going to have to figure out how he wants to try to get back up on that 3 ball.
Oh, it's a great shot. It's a high inside.
High inside.
High inside. He come around 3
says
rails.
Mr. Perky. Well, there it was.
But That's the problem with that shot.
The scratch and see, I always have a problem when I'm trying to put that load up on inside. Is the deflection's always kind of iffy for me.
Well,
I
if
find
you hit it
myself
hard
missing
enough
my
to
spot.
be problematic, then yeah, but because that ball's running anyway. So you never have to hit it as hard as your brain initially tells you you're supposed to hit it. But because it's gonna run, and with a little bit of running English, it just comes around. It comes around real great. So this is.
I generally like to yell Hulk smash and then hit the ball, so that's my strategy.
That's a strategy.
It's a strategy. I mean, I figure, there's, 2 foot of pocket on a valley table. Get you some.
Yeah, but not at Hulk smash speed. I mean, it's still a valley. It's still going to tighten up. You hit it with that much juice.
Runs into the 4. Oh, that's.
Well, the hunters just came in.
Yeah.
And from the wrong door.
It's cute that they dressed to match each other.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Yeah.
And,
just to me, camo inside of a. If you're not hunting, as I've never understood it, but that's just me.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely.
I didn't grow up very rurally, I guess. Rural is that the word rural? Yeah, I was more of a city person. All right, let's see what Brian's got cooked up here for this 3-ball.
Oh, a little save, missed a 6. If he gets under the 8, it's a great shot. Even if he gets on top of it, it's a really good shot.
I think Brian was letting his one pocket show a little bit there.
Well, actually, that's a very good 9-ball safety. You should learn that one. Oh, goodness. Somebody.
Take it to the bank.
Water bottle. Where is he going here?
Yeah, anybody ends up watching this stream later on, you ain't been to Kenny's, you're kind of iffy about bar food, do not be. They have a great kitchen here.
And it's open 24 hours a day.
Yep.
24-hour pool room, 24-hour kitchen.
Yeah. Other pool halls around, take note. 24 hours. Fortunately for me, it's a little bit of a haul from Illinois, but beggars cannot be choosers. You'd have to move the cue ball around a little bit here to get out, but I think he's in position to do it.
Yeah, he's flat enough where I don't know that you want to pound it over. I like going forward.
Yep. Send a little floater down there.
Yeah. See here, it's the same shot really. You just kind of like tip above center, let it float on down.
Right.
You're not like sending it with follow. You're just letting the ball pick up table roll.
Right.
Okay, there's a pocket.
We're tracking towards this corner.
There's a pocket up there. There's a pocket up there.
I think Brian kind of chuckles there. Brennan was about ready to jump out of his seat.
Shouldn't have ate that pizza, he says.
What'd he say?
He said he shouldn't have had that pizza. It's a little bit of a brain fart there.
Yeah.
Cranial flatulence.
That's always a fun one for me, is when you're in the tournament, you're hungry, and you're like, man, I don't want to load up on food and get nice and sleepy.
It's a tough battle. I mean, because it's a huge deal. If you have a big, heavy meal, if you don't have 3-4 hours to let that work through your system, and you got to play a match, it's bad news.
I'm going to start bringing the heaviest casseroles I can to pass out at tournaments to other people from now on. See if I can work a little bit of voodoo on them. set number 5 over here. Mikey Clark and Mike Mueller. I believe Mike Clark's up 2-1. I don't know if any adjustment has happened.
Looks like the coin's on the middle diamond, so that would be 3. So if he's up 3 sets, yeah.
Oh, he might be up 3. I might have missed I might have missed a whole set. I've done weirder things.
I mean, so in this one it's 2-1, but I don't know who's what.
Mike Clark asked me how me and him would play. I told him to not even bother. He wouldn't like my answer.
That's okay. We play even, and I don't like your answer either. So it looks like we got a good couple of people still watching the stream, and definitely appreciate it. All a small handful of you out there, but it's definitely great.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
And yeah, just like us, or post the link on Facebook, and if you got a Twitter.
Is this Alan Oliver here?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Alan? It's Cookie Man.
Alan's out there.
Oh no.
Mike Rennick was on most of the day.
Rennick? Yeah. Surprised Rennick and Alan didn't come down and play in this event.
Yeah. Last time, there's a lot of people that just expected to be here and just weren't. I mean, we got half the turnout we got last year, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
and I've been telling everybody is just that
it might have been.
Was so beautiful.
Yeah, it just turned nice.
Yeah.
I got up today after a late night last night, grabbed a couple hours sleep, and came back, and I was all dressed for winter, and
yeah, and
60 degrees outside.
60 degrees and sunny, and it's like, okay, we just had 2 inches of snow and ice a few days ago. So it's definitely an interesting day.
All right.
And Brian plays another.
Brian comes
save
on
that's not going to do it for him. He didn't get there.
Yeah.
He needed to get all the way up behind the 4, or at least bring the 6 into play. He didn't do that. But Brandon's got some work here. Oh, he's going to just play safe back. I'll use the 8 and 9 as blockers. I think he might have got there.
Even for playing to 6, it's very difficult to, for me at least, to outmove Brendan as far as defensively. I think I would have to rely on trying to outshoot him.
Well, and that's the tough part is just, really the difference between 6s, 8s, anywhere between a 6, 7, and 8. The only difference is going to be cue ball control and a slight edge to shooting. When you get up to 9s,
Brian with the jumper,
11s,
did he get a reward? Nope. Right through there.
When you get up to 9s, 10s, and 11s, I mean, it's their control is so good, generally speaking. And they know the right things. It's not that anybody shoots that much better than anyone else. We can all make the same shots. But it's just...
Oh, kiss it.
This is where you get to half tips of English and knowing how to manipulate the tangent line to within a ball's width or half a ball's width a position. And that's really where those higher skill levels just excel, and it makes it look so good because they know a half tip here gets me a foot difference down the rail. So you get a reward with the 6 ball, although I think he was probably trying to play a different shot, but the 6 ball came in and got him.
Yeah. Well, Brian's been digging himself out of holes so far.
He's been doing it most of the day.
Yeah.
And, every time he starts off, he's just kind of a slow starter. When he played Mitch earlier, he was down 2-0 or 2-1 or something, and then he came back and he won it 11-2.
Right.
So
yeah, he doesn't. He's seasoned enough that I don't think he's worried about whatever hole he's in. He's just gonna keep playing.
Yeah, he knows as long as he gets chances at the table, he's gonna get there.
Right. I mean, I expect him. I would think he played on this table earlier. He'd have his break tuned in, but it seems like he's been kind of struggling on that break a little bit. Oh, where'd he leave him?
Yeah. Well, I've been watching him on a couple different tables, and as meticulous as he is, it is very inconsistent. It's very unreliable. how whatever process he has, at least today, doesn't seem like it's working quite as well as one might hope.
Oh,
And rail and a
Brandon.
half speed turned into 2 rail speed.
3-2 in the Mike Mueller and Mike Clark set. Dennis is negotiating a table down farther against Mitch. Looks like he got a little funny there on a 6, but oh, he's got a carom shot on the 9. Signed up for it. Drained it. 2-0 for Dennis against Mitch in a 7-8 race. So it's a 5-8 now.
See,
Mitch kind of shakes his head a little bit.
Yeah, I was just talking about how good his cue ball control is, and he just let that cue ball leak out.
Yeah.
But,
you know, it might be tough for Brian to play him too. Might be in the back of his head, you know, hey, I taught this guy a lot of what he knows, and you know, he's my buddy. I know for me, it's very, very difficult to play people that I consider friends. I had to play Leslie Simmons last night in that C player thing, my first match, and it's very difficult for me to bear down against her. She's such a nice person.
But it's a goofy mentality where you have to be able to put it on the table and then leave it on the table. But they just have to be your enemy. What did he say?
That's the mouth Kyle Warren telling me to stop hogging all the airtime.
Nice.
The only reason I'm able to speak is because Mike's been quiet for a while and Kyle's been quiet for a while and stopped sucking all the air out of here.
Yeah. Claws in.
Oh, me and Kyle, we've gone back and forth, but we're on pretty friendly terms now. He decided to steal me last night in the second blind bid in the C level thing.
Yeah, kind of swooped in at the last minute there. Yeah. It worked out for him.
Yeah, I think he was kind of sweating it for a minute.
Well, he had both the people in the finals.
Yeah, he had me and he had Mike Snodgrass.
What he buy? 40% of the field?
Yeah,
I mean, geez, he bought everybody. So he might break even on it.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is a great shot. You see what he did there?
Say that again.
You see what he did here with the 6 ball? He played this great save. He split him around the 8-9.
I said it's.
He said it real good.
I'm moving Brendan. You know, It's a handful. I don't know how accessible this 8-9 is. And to me, that doesn't look like the 8 goes really anywhere right now. So.
See, and it's the thing. Like if you get on the far rail there, the 8 will bank around the 9. But getting there, it's really just who's going to leave somebody a shot that has an angle that gets there.
Right.
You know, I mean, Brendan could do it here, but he's got to go 3 rails to get it. Like forward, 3 rails, miss the side pockets. And this is a tough shot.
Oh.
Yeah, and even that was no.
He is definitely not leaving Brian a lot to work with here. As far as getting perfect, unless this 8 ball goes, I can't really tell.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it on the screen, but
yeah,
it's without being down there, right there on it. It's real tough to know. Anyway, for all you viewers out there, we definitely appreciate your time, and if you can just let us know if there's any particular issues. Oh, look at this! Look at this shot! What a great shot! He played a great save. He tried to bank him. He actually tried to bank the 6 and open the 8.
He might not have the in the corner, but he might have a thin cut in the side here.
Boy,
that would come out natural.
Thin. I mean, that's an 89-degree cut, man. That's thin. Not to say that it can't be done.
Yeah.
There it is again on the live right there. I say if you ever miss a shot, you can watch it here. That's the live view that comes back. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, for everyone out there watching, though, we appreciate you putting up with the connection drops and
See, I know me getting this kind of weight. I mean, I'm gonna try to make it, go offensive here.
Well-
Really, I mean, I'm gonna bear down and try to make this shot, of course, but I'm not gonna have a lot of apprehension about it. I'm just gonna, hey, fire. Oh, he overcut it. He definitely had enough. He overcut it.
Yeah, well, it looked good from there. I thought he had it. But it's, it was tricky to miss the side pocket and hit it. And now I'm looking at the shot again.
Oh,
Yeah. It comes up here in just a second.
See, I almost think the side pocket would have been the better shot because you're not really going to overcut it. Like you're going to undercut it and the cue ball's going to come back up this way, so he's going to have a hard shot down table.
Yeah. But, I mean...
But that's all history.
It is all history, and I certainly do not like thin cutting balls into the side like that. But that's my preference.
Yeah.
I would have played it the way Brendan played it, and I probably would have missed it the way Brendan missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Reza here, our fill-in, our resident 2-3, cut that ball in like it was nothing at all.
Probably would have.
Those twos, they do that.
Yeah, it blows me away.
The ball at 90 degrees to save our life.
Blows me away. The quote lower skill levels that can drill shots that I would consider high degree of difficulty and make it look easy.
Oh yeah.
Have me cut a ball down the rail just straight, and I miss it every time.
This is
I think that's
slow-moving match here. It looks like I think we've been going for 40 minutes, and we're only 6 racks in.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get two guys that know each other well and can both move pretty good.
Yeah, just nobody's got a chance to really get moving here.
All right.
There's been no break and runouts. There's no.
Yeah, that alternate break format, you really, I mean, I would think is a higher skill level when you get up to the 10, 11, 9, 10, 11 and above. On your break, you're going to need to produce a break and run, and about 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, you got to do.
I would say it's really hard to beat these other guys if you're not putting some racks on them. Oh, 7. Nope.
I don't know why the door's open. There's no reason for it to be. It's not hot anymore.
I was going to say, do you want my hoodie?
She wants them to close the door. There's a side door open here. The fan's not even on. It's not even that smoky in here right now. So, but
2-1, Dennis Bullock. Mitch, I was just informed. Do what? See, I won't close that door though because I'm sitting here with a hoodie on and I'm naturally hot anyway because I got a little extra flub on me. Looks like we got action all around the room though. We got action on the big table. I know we got some action from the Hillsboro boys shooting around over here on the some of the other bar boxes.
You know that guy that Troy's playing?
He won the C player event last year. I can't recall his name at the moment. I think it's Jim or something. I'm not positive. I don't think he was allowed to play this year. I think he moved up to a 6 in Missouri 8. But yeah, I watched him play a little bit over on the 9-footer last night, and he was making some pretty strong shots.
I know he was here last night. I just can't remember what his name was.
Yeah, I imagine Troy out of Hillsboro that's playing him is probably getting a little bit of weight. What's that guy's name there, Tony? Jim Sales. I was pretty sure it was Jim something. Did he move up to a 6? He won the C event last year. I know that. Yeah. He's a 5? Oh. Yeah. They might have made a decision that even though he's a 5 in Missouri 8, that he was on the upper end of a 5 and out of the contention for the C player tournament. All right, what's Brian shooting at here? Nice little slow shot in the side. Made it look like a hanger.
Yeah, Brennan missed a safe on that. Just wanted to clip the 4 and send the cue ball into the 7. Hit the 4 a little fat.
Yeah. Barring a big disaster here, I would go ahead and say Brian's going to end up getting out.
He's a little straight on the 6 ball, but I think he can still go forward. You know,
I'll see. So you go forward
one
here?
rail and just come right back down to the 7.
See, I play this as a draw shot. What's that, Tony? I don't know his name. I've seen him hang around the break in Cahokia a lot before. Apparently, he likes to play a lot of bank pool. He's definitely out of my league, so I haven't messed with him much.
Casper?
No, the guy that Kurt from Hillsborough is playing right over here, right in this corner table.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen him around breaking Cahokia a lot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is he a little short guy?
He's an older, bald guy.
Is he short, kind of stocky?
No, it wasn't Chad.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Good shot off the rail from Brian here. Yeah. Brendan concedes the game.
I don't know that guy's name either.
That puts it at 5-2, I believe.
Yep.
John's going to update your score.
Yeah, it's real tough. Click a button. It's so funny for how much
you
work
click
it
that
is
button
to get
so well, though.
up. Once it's going, as long as it's running, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
But getting it set up, that's not in every person's job.
Yeah, I know you were pulling out your ear hairs yesterday.
Oh yes. If I had any hair at all, it's gone now.
That's why I grow my beard out. I got no hair left on top of my head, so I can just pull my beard hairs out when I get frustrated.
Yeah, it's the way to do it.
Yep. Well, I think Mikey Clark ended up taking another set from Mike Mueller, and I think that was about all she wrote for Mike Mueller.
Yeah, I think they're done. Oh, they're just sitting down for a second. Hey, you know who I haven't seen? Where's Fast Joey?
From what I understood, Joey Vola got eliminated kind of early on.
He did.
He had to play as a 10, I believe, and he wasn't too happy about it.
That's too bad.
Yeah,
everyone.
He's been playing better and better. I don't, if any of the people listening or watching later on know Joey Vola, but he has definitely been playing better and better.
There's no doubt about that.
Unfortunate scratch, and Brian's not too happy about it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when I got here yesterday, there was a guy that was told he was not going to be allowed to play in the C tournament because he was originally like a 6 in Mo8, and then because Rusty moved him down to a 5, he said, "Oh, I should be allowed to play because I just got moved back down to a 5."
Right.
Well, what you are in the league is only a guide for what's going to happen here. Mike and Mike are going at it again.
Oh. Huh?
They either renegotiate.
I hope for his sake, Mike Mueller made an adjustment.
Because Mike Clark is now up 4 sets on Mueller.
Yeah. And he's leagues are just a guide. But it's like any tournament. You're always going to have one or two people that everybody feels is or isn't in line. You never hear a guy say, "Wow, that person is over handicapped." I would like to hear that. Just one day.
I'm over handicapped.
What'd you play as today, John?
I got moved to a 6.
Oh well. Well, they had you at a 7 last year, didn't they?
I played as a 7 last year.
Oh, you got a little bit of a break there.
I did get a break, and it's unfortunate because I went 2 and out. Snodgrass played as a 6, which is fine because I think last year he got to play as a 5. So, and he got to play in the C tournament last night as a 6 here, which is fine. I mean, I could have played in that C tournament too, but it's just
you had a lot on your plate last night.
A lot of things going on last night, yeah. It's setting up this whole stream and everything. But yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, I play Buddy first, and we trade racks back and forth, and it gets hill, and
I think I lost to Buddy last year.
I get balling.
Yeah, I did lose to Buddy last year. Yeah, that's right. If I would have beat him, I would have got to play you, and that's when the infamous discussion between him and Mike Devers broke out.
Yeah. So it's just unfortunate how it all worked out,
Good news about this tournament is I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah, no, I mean, even though we have some low numbers this year, I still think we're sitting good to just continue it all the time. And
Yeah, as players keep on evening out, and
yeah,
Brennan came out
yeah,
smelling like a rose on that
came out
9
real
ball.
good with that shot.
It was 5-3.
Yeah. So
Brian needs 6, and Brennan needs 3.
They're halfway there, and at this pace, it goes hill, and Brendan wins it.
Yeah.
So Brian's gonna have to steal one.
Hey, look, I found Waldo. I mean, hey, there's Casper. Old local action player, Casper. Oh no. Mike's still firing away over here. Think Map just missed a carom on the 9 and scratched, left and leaving Mike Clark 8-9. Mike Mueller concedes. Oh, Dennis Bullock missing what seemed like a pretty fundamentally easy 8. That would have put him up 3-1. It got kind of funny though. I think Mitch is going to have to cut a long ball or bank it. I don't know if you guys can't quite see the shot in the back of your view.
What's going on?
Oh,
out there with Mitch and Dennis.
Yeah, Mitch and Dennis. I think Mitch kind of played a little bit of a loose safe, just left him on the rail there. It'll either be 3-1 or 3-2 at the end of this game for Dennis and Mitch.
Well, that's fine too. I mean, you could go out there and
let's see what Brendan does with his break here. No, it's 3-1 now. This would be 4-1 or 3-2. Thank Tony Scrabble behind me. Tony Shakowski taking 4th in the C Player tournament last night. Yep, left the 1.
Yeah, where the hell are all those players last night? I don't even think, not even a third of them played in this thing tonight.
Who's that, John?
The C Player tournament. Like, where are all those players? They're not here tonight.
Well, a lot of them, a couple of them said they didn't feel as though they shot too well last night, being as they didn't place, so they didn't want to come down here and try it again and donate, to use the pool players' term.
Well, yeah, but 9-ball is such a different game than 8-ball. And just because you don't play well one day doesn't mean you're not going to play well the next. I mean, how many times has it gone completely upside down? It changes throughout the day. I mean, I played horrible this morning. I bet if I get on a table now, I'm an entirely different player.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so because I'm going to be in action here when this thing's
right,
over.
Absolutely. I think you're going to be able to walk out here and find a game pretty easy. Yeah. A lot of players in the house.
The only problem I'm concerned about is that, I've been sitting on my ass most of the day working on the stream here, and I've been doing it all on about 4 hours sleep.
Yeah.
So
I know me, and that's part of the reason why I couldn't come in today. If I don't sleep well, I'm not going to play well. I just have a complete lack of focus.
It's tough. It takes so much more discipline to stay focused, and it's so much more draining because you're fighting it, and it's tough to do.
Well, 1-1 in the Mike versus Mike 9-ball over here. I think in the break I'm going to ask them if they're playing even again still. Oh wow! You get it rewarded here? You see the 2?
I think he's got a piece of it.
That was a heck of a back cut on that 2-5.
If he can't see it, he can cross this ball. Although I think it's in Kiss Central Lane, so it's real tough to get out of that.
That's how it's one of those one-hole moves right there, though, isn't it? To cross bank that ball back.
If you had a bunch of old school stuff, he's gonna kick it out. That's definitely a one-hole shot. But if you ever watch like Freddie the Beard's Banking with the Beard. Like, he'll tell you to jack up and masse into this ball to bank it so that it changes the tangent line and gets you out of the kiss. But it is a tough shot to do.
Is that a little bit of a miscue there?
It's something sounded strange.
Put my glasses back on so I can actually see the screen. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't have your big pool playing glasses on last night, or the nose riser.
Yeah,
Have
you know, I've
given
kind
up
of.
on that
Yeah,
device?
I think I might be abandoning that. The amount of scorn that I take while playing might not be worth the ability to see.
Well, if you like money enough, then
Yeah.
it shouldn't matter.
Yeah. I'm definitely not mad at my money. I think some people might call me frugal.
Wow, look at that. He just got down to one stroke that ball. Yeah, I mean, that's just.
Yeah, I don't know if you've
it's
seen Mike
funny,
Clark
but-
play before, but he plays fast, loose, and he is not scared to get up there and just fire, fire, fire.
I know that I saw him recently somewhere, and I can't remember where it was, but I remember being really impressed with watching the guy play, and I'm like, who the heck is this guy? Where did he come from?
Yeah, I want to say, without trying to kill his future action, I want to say that I heard about him being a double-A down at Cape before.
That's entirely possible. That's all right, though, because
Brennan just keeps on coming up smelling good here.
just a little short, but
Yeah.
you know, it's a shot that Brian's a favorite to make. He's supposed to make this rail first shot.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
85% of the time, if not more.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him on this shot, not at
It's,
all.
You know, it's more work than anyone really has to do. They sell Monster here. What color is that? Is that the blue
It's
one?
a blue. They said blue and green.
Yeah. And what flavor is the blue? I mean, is it all
Sugar.
Sugar.
It's sugar flavor.
Oh, look at this. This is a great shot. Give me a green one.
And
Oh, wait a minute. Well, hang on.
pilot of our stream is going to go ahead and send out his partner in crime, Reza, to get himself a little bit of Monster. Oh, Brian with the cut in the side. Made it look like a hanger.
Yeah.
As Brian gets on this 8-ball, position to run out. Well, Mike Mueller makes it 2-2 over here. Might have just had a little break to focus.
Yes, he might have just had a piece of some food to eat or whatever it is.
Brian drains that 9-ball. 6-3, a step closer.
It's up there. They're both halfway home.
Yep, Brian breaking. This
So,
would be a good swing here if he could put together a break and run.
Yeah.
Definitely change the dynamic of the set from 5-3.
It's amazing how much that one game from under the hill to just over on the other side of the hill. The halfway hill, I mean. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, playing Les Simmons last night. I win the first rack, a race to 4. Go to break, and I snap the 8. End up scratching. My cue ball got kicked in the corner. And then she breaks and runs the next one. 2-game swing. Just seems like anytime you do something like that, you are penalized to the max. You have one bad thing, it hits you hard.
Well, I was playing, Chris Collins in my loser side match earlier today. I was up 3-0 on him, and I go down to. He gets on the hill, and it's 5-3. I lose 5 games in a row, alternating break.
Ooh.
And so I break. And every time my break's not working, so I'm trying a different position every time I broke. But finally, I hit one. The 9-ball comes rocketing out of the rack, and it flips around, misses the corner pocket, then ends up dripping into the side.
Huh.
Okay, great. 9 on the side.
Yeah.
He gets up there. He cranks it. The 9-ball 2-rail banks out of the rear corner and goes right in the corner. So that's like, I finally get a break,
Wow.
And then he snaps the 9.
Just flips on you that quick.
Yep. And we're offline. But it's just strange, like nobody wants to lose with one shot, but you're going to lose with one shot no matter what. When you lose, it's still one shot. But snap of the 9. And it's just funny, you got 2 9s on the snap, back to back, in an event where the 9 doesn't count and they're racking corners. Like
Yeah.
They both go in other corners.
Yeah.
That's the really strange part about it.
Yeah.
And
you guys were definitely breaking well. Well, looks like we had a little ladies action on the big table. Local Hillsboro legends down there.
Yeah, those
Tiffany
girls,
Mell and the winner of the D flight down in Hillsboro, the rated 9 ball they had recently. And then
I saw
Abigail
that.
Stammer, I believe. Both Missouri 8-4 level players, strong 4s.
Hey, I'm a 4 Moe.
Are you?
Wonderful play even.
Huh. You know, it's worth a try, I guess.
It could be. Let me switch the camera up around here and see if we can get the video back for you guys. I imagine the audio is still coming through, but
I hope so.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, I'm talking to myself.
Well, we're still recording it locally, so I can upload it later. So all of the dialogue will still be reserved, and the footage will still be there.
It'll be on the interweb forever.
There's a bad tangent line discovery here. What's going on? I wish I could see all my keyboard stuff. Is that F5? Can you see that? Is that F5? Hit F5, wherever it is.
F5. Bam. F5. Look at that. Call that teamwork where I'm from. Oh, Brian cheesing in a 9.
Oh,
7-3.
Cheesing in a 9 now. Look at this. 7-3 all of a sudden.
Is Brian the highest skilled player we had today? At an 11?
Who else would have been an 11?
I thought you didn't you have a list of all the players?
I do.
Huh?
I do. Yeah, he's the highest.
Yeah. No. Brian Daniels.
We had a couple of 10s. Oh no, Nick Evans was an 11.
Nick Evans, okay.
Right. So
yeah, he just did junior nationals.
Yeah.
Placed in that.
Yeah, he got 5th in China in
Woo.
the World Junior National Championship. That's for me, actually.
That's
Thank you.
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing. Eat a cheeseburger. That was on the stream. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Tony, can you see the score of the Dennis match over there?
They're all ridiculous. They all taste like drop
4-1 Dennis. Man, Dennis playing real strong. Methodical
Nice.
Dennis.
Look at that. Brennan gets a little reward here.
I think Mike Mueller gets to the hill in the Mike Clark Mueller set. Maybe trying to earn his way back. Looks like they're both playing pretty fast and loose. Ooh. Double nipple on that bank.
Oh,
and he
look at this.
Came up great.
Yeah. He really would have been too. I mean, he's pretty much he's got a shot at the 2 from there.
Yeah. He makes that ball, he's off to the races. But left Brian in a pretty tough spot here.
Yeah, no doubt. There's
I don't like these kicks because I feel
look at that.
Uh-oh. Where's it going?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that might be
No,
it.
You do it with the cue ball. Do it with the cue ball. You can't do it with the 1 ball here.
Brendan has his eyes on the cheese.
Yeah.
Nope, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
But you know what, though? That's okay. And this is one of those tricky shots where, like, you really want to try and stroke it.
Yeah.
To get out from the 4, and then you overhit it, and the tangent line takes the cue ball right into the 4.
Yeah, I feel like I bumped the 4 and leave myself pretty bad on the 2 here unless I come with a real good stroke. Either that or I hit it hard and hook myself with the 3 or the 6 somehow.
Right. I mean, the 2 ball is in a goofy spot. It doesn't have a lot of pockets. And you got to
Right.
get to one side or the other. I mean, ideally, you'd want to be able to go forward. But the 4-ball stops that.
He's jacking up a little bit here.
So
I think he's
if
going
he
to
can
elect to play a
good
save.
save.
Oh.
Except for that. That's unfortunate. That's one of those things where you're so focused on putting the cue ball in the good spot, you just kind of forget.
Right.
where
Yeah, you
that
could
object
never
was.
play that shot if you actually were trying to nail it.
Oh, yeah. Who plays a 2-rail bank into the side? I mean, bank pool players might look at it and go, okay.
Yeah.
But you're looking at that table, that's not the shot you're electing to play.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely not. If you are 5-2 Dennis down on the other table on the loser side, are they the only two left on the loser side?
Yes.
Oh wow, we're down to 4 players.
Yeah, Final Four time here, folks.
Man, we are definitely
and that's
winding down here.
Yeah, I mean normally the left side just really takes a while to catch
right.
up. But
yeah, we definitely grinded last night. They might be done. What time is it?
Yeah, it's
it
only
might be
9:30.
Yeah,
we'll be done by 11.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
We'll see. This match here is taking an hour. We're only halfway through.
Well, Brendan is not exactly known for his hasty play either. Sorry, Brendan, if you watch us later on.
No, nobody's commenting. Nobody's in the chat on the stream. I imagine somebody's out there somewhere. Ooh, Archon says, where's the tournament bracket? So they're going to finish this evening. Yes. No online brackets available, but there's only 4 left on the event. Uh-oh, are we having internet things? No, we're not having internet things. Okay. Yeah, no, good eye, good catch.
Oh, I think Brendan was hoping for a little love off that 8 ball on the side for that 10.
Yep. Oh, we're getting choppy results over there again. And the thing is, it's hard for us to know, because we're actually modeled. Look at that bank. Boy, he
5-2 Dennis. Well, he's playing good then. I played Dennis in a little 8 ball before, and yeah, I didn't know playing as a 7. That's maybe I caught him on a bad day. I didn't think he was real strong like that, but Dennis is shooting strong. Tony, do you happen to know who put him on the loser side? Brian Daniels, yeah. Okay. Where's that cue ball going?
No, points.
Brennan making a little joke about how Brian keeps on teasing him with all these scratches.
Yep. That's a couple of times. It's a couple of times that's happened. Oh, look at that. You know what, Tom? Look where he got on the 10 ball. I mean, that's terrible on the 10 ball. He wouldn't be that much different even if he made the ball. I mean, it's such a thin cut. He might be 6 inches before that. That's it. Brennan's got a real good chance here. He puts it in and comes around real nice.
Dennis. Oh, okay. All right. So maybe Dennis didn't get put on the loser side by Brian, but Mitch definitely did. I watched that match. I got here in time for the end of that one.
All right. Brendan
7-4.
Steals another game.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Brendan needs 2. Brian needs 4.
But Brendan breaking, yeah.
Brendan's breaking? No, it's Brian's break.
The age-old discussion in alternate break. Whose break is it?
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't know if that's the internet pulling it down or me sending it up. I don't know. It's hard to know when the stream is downside versus upstream when it starts stuttering like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by some of the misses that I've seen Brian do here. I think he's he's definitely not playing as strong as I'm used to seeing him play.
I know he's got a lot higher gear than what we're seeing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I mean, he's still undefeated.
Right.
So,
I'm still thinking a lot of this set has to do with playing his friend, playing a buddy.
there's definitely that has to be a factor. I mean, these guys are good friends. They're road partners.
Right.
They travel together when they go out of town. They play a lot,
Yeah.
and that can sometimes be really be a strange thing to deal with.
Oh, Brennan with a scratch there.
Yeah, he.
Uh-oh. What's he setting up here for? Thin on the one, Karam? Karam for the cheese?
It's there. It's there. Watch this.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you let it leak out just a hair.
So this is interesting because Brandon has no way to get to that 9-ball.
Oh, there's the me hand. Hit it hard and hope.
No, we just try to lock him behind the 8 there, and he just.
I think we're gonna see a 1, 2, 3, 9.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the shot.
Now, even if yeah, even if
I mean, it's hanging. Even if the 3 goes by, the 4-9 sitting right there. I mean,
right.
I mean, you want to try and get some momentum and make balls and get out, but
Yeah, I think the way I'm looking at it is even if he cheeses this 9 in here, which it's kind of looking like that's going to be the play. It's definitely Brendan breaking, and he needs to. Right now, if I'm Brendan, I like my chances. I just got to tighten up a little bit. Don't tighten my stroke up, but you can't let loose balls just happen.
Yeah.
Your pad part is your cushion is over now.
All right.
Last thing you want is Brian to hit a gear here towards the end of the set and put you out of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the worst that Brennan can do right now is 3rd place.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Do we know who the highest finishing C was today? I guess that would be a 5 or under. They had $100 for the highest finishing C, $100 for the highest finishing B, and then I guess the B right now would be either Dennis or Brendan, because there's a 6 and a 7. I don't know what they classify a B player as here.
So there was only Kyle and Colby as 5s.
Oh wow!
So it would have to be I don't know where they finished up.
Kyle or Colby, yeah, one of them had to have got that 100.
I mean, I hate to even ask, but I wonder if they're still adding as much as they were going to add just because of the extremely low turnout. And I feel really bad for the host location. This was really highly advertised and publicized. And
well, I know that there was an event going on in Alton, Illinois.
Alton event,
but Brendan told me that they didn't have exactly the turnout they were looking for either. So I definitely, like you were saying earlier, I think the weather. Yeah, the weather.
I really think it's the weather. It's just it was so beautiful today. This was the last chance to do all the little honeydews around the house.
Well, a great break by Brendan here. Uh-oh. You get kicked in the corner?
What's the top.
Oh, that's a rough one there.
So this is that's Calcutta. This is tournament money.
That's definitely a tough one there.
So this, I don't know if you saw that, but this is the payouts, right? So
yeah, 600 for first in the tournament. Is that the Calcutta on the right? Yeah, 560 for first in the Calcutta. On the left? On the left is 600 for the Calcutta. 560 for first in the tournament. Yeah, that's. Yeah. That's still not. That's not pennies.
Not bad,
yeah.
But I mean, at $30 an entry, we had more than 11 players enter. So
right.
It was.
That's
it was definitely a rated added money, which is fair. I mean, just because somebody says, "Hey, we're gonna add 1,000," and everything is always based on a certain number of players.
I've always seen Brendan to at least want to work with you if for some reason you don't agree with your handicap, he'll at least work with you a little bit or give you a reason why he has you where he has you. There's never any real stone wall when it comes to your handicap, so I feel like more people should come out to this. Even if you're worried about what your handicap could be, he at least will give you a reason why he did what he did instead of just stonewalling you.
Yeah.
Now you still may not agree with him, but
right.
It's better. It's better than a shove off.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And it's
it came out good there on that.
A lot of people that are really hung up about their handicaps, and it's a fair number of people in the area. They want to know why they're a 5 or a 6 or a B or an A or what it is that makes them that way. And,
right. If you at least have a reasoning for me, some form of logic,
right.
I'll listen to you and I'll definitely take it into consideration.
Okay.
Well, Mikey Clark taking a 4-1 lead.
Just like there's, it doesn't matter if you had a rating skill between 10 and 100. Somebody's going to argue between being a 73 and a 77.
Yeah. Right. And handicapping tournaments is really, really hard.
It's ridiculous because the guy that comes in to play your tournament's not the same guy that just won 500 off your friend that's a better player than you last night.
Right.
I mean, there's no doubt. Like I was playing up here last night at 4 a.m. and couldn't miss a ball. I played like a really good 7 up here. I show up here today. I would have lost to Coley. I would have lost to Kyle. I would have lost to any 5 in the building. And it's just it changes. And any of those medium skill levels, I don't care what league system, what handicap it is, any league system, you're going to have any of the mid-level players. They just don't have the solid consistency to maintain that high level of pool. What do you want?
Well, they will let out streaks, but
oh yeah, just go ahead, monitor bone. Yeah, no, nothing.
Drains that 3 ball.
It's a good little shot. Gives himself a good angle on the 4 to come out for the 5. Now, here's the question. 5 doesn't go by the 8. So where does it go?
I guess you got to play in that opposite corner. Oh. You get a good rub?
How's he going to rub it?
Well, ooh, that might sneak in there now.
I think it'll slide in on this box. You got to hit that about a half diamond in at like a slow speed.
Just let the valley do its job.
Yep. Do you remember the name of the rails they put on these tables? Because these aren't valley rails. They upgraded the rubber. That's why they play so good.
Is it Penguin or something like that? Oh, elected to play a safe.
Look at that.
And
that's speed control. Well done.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone thinks Brendan is underrated, because he plays such good safes.
Right.
The problem is, he's going to outmove somebody, but he's going to miss a straight-in shot.
Right.
Whereas like guys like, let's say you and I, like, we make balls, but we're not going to play that safe. That ball's going to leak.
Right. Like me and you were both.
Right.
When we were talking about it, we both.
Yeah. We
wanted to shoot that ball down in the corner and get out.
Exactly right. Like we're not going to. We don't play the percentages as well as the other players.
Right.
But then there's execution too. Like that's a shot that he obviously practices.
Yeah.
He's got the speed down. We don't play it. We don't know how that works.
Brendan plays a lot of pool. I think he.
Oh, look at this.
Oh. I think he kind of downplays how much he actually plays, like most pool players do. But Brendan plays fairly consistently. He's always in.
He's in something.
Name big event. Name action anywhere in the metro area. He's right in the mix of it.
Well, look at this. Where's the
drill that, and he's gonna bump.
Oh, a friendly bump. Good friendly bump. I'm gonna go ahead and say Brendan gets on the hill here.
Yeah, there's definitely a good chance he's getting on the hill.
Yeah.
I don't quite like the angle he's going at this ball.
Well, he's got to back cut a little bit. He's got to miss.
Oh, another rub.
Another rub.
Rub a dub.
So now the issue is how do you get on the 10 ball?
Oh, yeah. I think he's going to try to create a better angle by cutting this in the side.
Yeah. He'll have all the angle he needs, but does it have the legs?
Yeah, I just shoot that 7, and wherever I end up on the 8, I just play whatever it gives me.
But see, this is such perfect shape. This is natural shape.
Yeah, a little running English.
Yeah, just let it go down a little bit. He's not going to get there.
Oh, he
He's not going to get there.
forgot to hit it.
Why does this always happen at the end of Brendan's rats? We're down again. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm recording this because I really would like to keep this stream up and running.
Thin cut on this 10.
Oh, he 2-rail banked it in the side.
Where's it gonna end up? No,
Get him on the
pretty
rail.
sure Brian's gonna like this one. See me,
At
these
least
are the
get
kind
him
of
on the
shots
rail.
right here. Yeah, it's a little bit off angle. Funny bridge.
Yeah.
Over on the loser side, Dennis with a pretty healthy lead. Yeah, I think he's on the hill, and Mitch just missed a pretty tough 8, leaving him a putt 8, which should be natural shape on a 9. Well, Brian drains that 9-4. What's our race here? 2-2 now.
Race to 2.
Race to 2 for the hot seat.
And with that, right behind you saw on the screen there that Dennis takes it down.
Yep.
Takes care of Mitch.
Waiting for the loser of the hot seat. This tournament's kind of running like clockwork. You don't normally see that.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of lag on matches.
as soon as Mitch won over Buddy there, and Dennis came up and said he was up there with the coin.
Did you
ready
enter
to
this one?
flip it.
The Q stick, did you do that?
I don't know when they're going to do the drawing for the Q stick. Someone was supposed to be walking around selling raffle tickets, and I was not asked once if I wanted to buy one.
Yeah, I kind of made it a point to get up there and get mine.
Yeah, Mike told me I should go buy one. I imagine, honestly, I don't know. I would expect them to draw it just before the finals.
Yeah.
So, Art, if you can hear me, I would expect them to draw it just before the finals. And if I get the name, I will put it up in the chat, and I will make sure to announce it on the air.
Was that Alex April right there? The plaid shirt? APA player. I think he's a local.
No.
Might play Mo 8 also.
What, up there at the counter?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, was that a scratch on the brake from Brian?
Well, it appears to be, yes.
Brian's going to need to get his brake going here. That just shows you how good he moves and how much he can control that rack. Because he has not put up one break and run here so far. Oh, no way. Okay, I thought that was a 9 for a second there. I was like, holy moly, that's too strong. But yeah,
Well,
he has not ran one rack as an 11. And that's getting into the upper echelon of players. You kind of got to rely on your break and run.
Yeah, no, you absolutely. And when you get a rack, you got to get out. And his break has been so inconsistent. And that's really unlike him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he already knows it, but I mean, when if I were to get out of this match, winner or loser, I might take a couple of minutes off on a different table and try to tune my break in a little bit. Oh, I think he was kind of going for a little two-way cheese action there.
He wasn't anywhere near that night. He was just trying to block him up, I think.
Oh.
I mean,
it'd been a lot cooler if he did.
It would be a lot cooler if you did.
Now, let's see here. Action match, Mike Clark versus Mike Mueller. Looks like Mikey's up 5-3. Yeah, Mueller got it the last setback, but I think Mike Clark's on the hill here. I think they did make an adjustment. I think Mueller's going to 5, and Mike Clark's going to 6. I keep on meaning to ask him, but every time I go to ask him, something good's going on here in the hot seat match. Plus, Mike Clark shoots so fast that I don't really have much of an opportunity.
He's won some of the things out there, teachers.
Mike Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's been a teacher.
No. Riverbend.
Mike Clark? Yeah, that's a maybe.
Yeah.
I do know he lives in
Yes.
Farmington. I met him at JP's Corner.
The first Riverbend 9-ball open that they had, that monthly that they started 2 months ago, he was there for that. And I remember seeing.
Are you sure that wasn't Mike Mercutio?
No, because I don't know Mike Mercurio.
Oh, let me call him over here. Mike Clark. Mike. Clark. Come here.
Yeah.
Did you play in the Riverbend 9-ball thing that they had? Yeah.
You've never been there?
I think that's Mike Mercutio. Did you guys adjust?
That's gonna drive me nuts. I gotta go find out where I know his name. You know what?
He's a well-known player. I mean, they make him play as a 7 at because he doesn't play Missouri 8-ball. They make him play as a 7 in at that JP's Corner tournament in Sunset Hills, Missouri. And that's the highest you can be in that thing. Uh-oh, look out. Woo.
Points.
Can you just search for the name?
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he was.
Oh, the Hillsboro Flighted, yeah. He won the B division. There was a little bit of controversy about him being a B and not an A.
Look at that bank.
Banks are open for Brendan today.
Boy, he knows what he's doing there, no doubt.
Yeah. He won that B flight and ended up moving on to the final 8 in that Hillsboro Flighted.
Did you play in that? How'd you like it?
You know, I did play in it. It was a great concept. You know, great tournament. Me personally, I tried to play on about 3 hours of sleep because I promised people that I would go, and you know, I just really had a lack of focus. My first match, it was alternate break, race to 7 amongst us C players, and I ended up breaking a run in 3 racks in the set and still lost on the hill. So that was a tough one to swallow. I ended up winning 2 on the loser side, and finally just kind of fell asleep in my chair and on the table. So yeah, I would. They're talking about having them kind of every couple of months.
Oh, I think they should.
It'll be definitely good to go see it again.
Yeah.
Is there any open tables right now?
Go ahead and ask him up front. Ask him at the desk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Oh no!
I think he tried to jam it a little bit there. Oh no, not ball in hand too.
Oh,
that was a nice little 1-2 gift.
And that puts Brian on the hill. It would have put Brendan on the hill, but now Brian's on the hill.
Yeah, you gotta love that swing.
That is huge.
Yeah, he just
that is huge.
Looked like he tried to amp that up a little bit and got a little too much freewheel.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
If you play pool at all, you're guilty of making that mistake. I know I am.
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to load up on a ball.
Oh yeah. Well, because you're just trying to amp up on it, and all you're thinking about is power. You're not thinking about putting down a good stroke, and just doing it right. I mean, it's one of the things that's really helped me.
He'll think about that one tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. And one of the things that's really helped me get past that kind of anxiety is that it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you put down a good stroke, you do your job. Your only job is to put down a good stroke.
Right.
So you throw a good stroke at the ball. If you miss it, fine, whatever. If you miss it because you aimed wrong, you know what you're doing. But if you miss it because your arm falls off halfway in your stroke, your shoulder drops, your elbow kicks out, you can control that.
The one thing I've really been trying to avoid, is that I heard the pros call this, so I call it, is that a deceleration stroke.
Yeah.
Where you kind of slow down your swing momentum, to try to baby a ball or be a little bit more accurate with your cue ball placement.
You go forward at normal speed and then slow down before you get to the ball.
Yeah. You decelerate your stroke, and I tell you, it has never paid off for me at all. But as far as that shot there, I think Brendan was trying to draw that ball.
Yeah.
You know, and man, one of the things I'm really trying to get away from on my draw shots is for the longest time. Oh, look at that break.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh.
Where's the cue ball going?
Any reward? He got a shot here, but he's gonna have to
can you
come with a stroke.
Have one? Yeah.
But is hitting super low on the cue ball for draw when you don't need to hit super low.
Yeah,
you know, that's an adjustment I'm trying to make to my game.
Or a foot, or look at this.
Oh,
shot.
look at this! Just firing it in there.
Oh, he's gonna get there.
Come up good.
He's got to get
I think
there.
that 8-ball got him.
Doesn't get there. That's just unfortunate. You know, he doesn't clip the 8. It comes around. He might have the 2 on the side, or at least something to do. This is
right.
That's just brutal. He put a good stroke on that ball.
Yeah. And he didn't have a whole lot of the 1 ball to work with there.
No,
I mean, he definitely had a makeable shot, but it's not like he had a hanger.
Right. I mean, he did the only thing. He had the only edge of the 1 ball he needed.
Yeah.
Oh, how they rolling for Brian now. Gee whiz.
Yeah. You know, credit to Brian. I mean, he got down a couple of games and had a whole bunch to come back, and he didn't rattle at all. He didn't shake, nothing.
This was a great set for him.
That's the reason why he's most likely going to end up taking the hot seat here.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think it's going to be a rematch.
Think so? Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, the only thing is, I know Brandon's tired because he was here till 4 in the morning. He's been playing all day.
Running the tournament.
Running the
Calcutta, all that, yeah.
He's even right now, he's on his phone taking care of business. And that's the kind of guy that, like, it sucks as a player because you got all this work to do. But, as a
I don't like this shot here.
Participant in your, oh yeah, this is rough because the 9 ball is definitely in the way.
Yeah, I don't like this shot.
But really,
maybe keep it flat.
Yeah, hit
come
it flat,
back.
so you hit it a little harder and just let it come back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I mean, you take
there you
all
go.
the pockets out of it.
Yeah,
You take all the pockets out of the equation. Don't risk running into anything, and just rely on your shot making skills.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's natural shape. It comes straight back. The only thing you could do is miss it or scratch.
Yeah. Brendan concedes the set.
Brendan concedes.
Brian Daniels wins your hot seat.
Hot seat winner.
Yep. One of the highest 2 handicap players in there doing his job.
Yep.
Slowly but surely getting it done. We'll see if whenever we work back around to the finals, if